Well, as the sun goes down, the speeds go up. It's almost time to get underway for this shootout for the fastest time and the best possible grid position for tomorrow's race. Let's get on with it. It's qualifying for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Okay, we seem to be having a few software issues at the moment. Sit tight for a few minutes while we reboot some things, okay? All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track. Is behind you. They're currently 16th. And that's Schumacher ahead. Okay, so their best lap so far, 1 minute 35.2. Gasly's ahead of you. Okay, so their best lap time, 1:35.5. This lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. We're here again then at a circuit famous for its stunning visuals and thrilling battles for glory. Who will take the spotlight in the Bahrain Grand Prix today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and it could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakhir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Albon, Lando Norris and Tsunoda, Piastri, Colapinto, Sainz and George Russell, Mayer, Behrman, Esteban Ocon and Michael Schumacher, Lawson, Antonelli, Zane Maloney and Jack Doohan, Bortoletto, Stroll, Gasly and Aiden Jackson rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race, and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do. And it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Okay, that's 42 laps of fuel left in the tank. They're on fresh softs. They're in 13th place. DRS is now available. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.6 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 12th. Time last lap, 1 minute 46.1. Overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. And so that's 38 laps of fuel remaining. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they got 4 laps on their tyres, and the time last lap, 1:36.2. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. The car behind has some damage to its front wing, but pace is currently unaffected. Teammate behind, 20.5 seconds. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. In this lap, push now. Box this lap, please. Box this lap. Okay, those tyres are going to fall off the cliff soon. Take extreme care. Let's go, come on! Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. Behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Time last lap, 1 minute 39.6. Issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Carlos is in for his stop now. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. leading the pack, that's P1. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Your pit window will be open in 7 laps time. 19 laps to go. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 42.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 12th. Gap to your teammate behind, 42.3 seconds. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1:39.4. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Fresh mediums. They're in 14th place. Time last lap, 1:42.0. 25 laps of fuel remaining. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. That's P1. They're on old mediums, and the time last lap, 1:39.4. Okay, we're boxing this lap, give us the best in lap you can. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Fastest lap at the moment, 1:34.8. Okay mate, the last lap time, 1:40.3. Okay, remember to pit this lap. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. It's Verstappen ahead. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 38.0. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Verstappen's ahead of you, and the time last lap, 1:38.6. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Carlos is in the pits. There are 20 laps of fuel left. Okay, so that's 17 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 12th. Time last lap, 1 minute 39.6. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane. Okay, clear. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and Verstappen's behind. They're on fresh softs. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. Come on, just 3 laps to go, 3 laps. Tyre condition still looking good. Laps of fuel left, 14 laps. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. DRS has been enabled, DRS is now enabled. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.4 seconds. Laps of fuel remaining. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Final lap, push, push. worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
That's it then for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
It looks like it's time once again to hand out the silverware as the successful drivers make their way to the podium. It was a gritty performance today by Williams, and they've got the race win to prove it. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.